morning, Kennedy Dragons. We are glad that you are here today. I am Mr. Butcher, the principal, and it's my job to keep you guys safe so that you guys can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully you left your average at home or on the bus and you're ready to have a respectful and responsible day. Friday's also Dad Joke Friday, so let's go ahead and get started before we get going with anything else with our first dad joke. I've told this joke before, but it's so funny, we'll tell it again. What do you call a bear with no teeth? Gummy bear. Gummy bear. That's right. Gummy bear. All right, it is now time to talk about one of our first responsibilities, which is, of course, to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country, as well as at our school. We do this by daily saying the pledge and to pledge the flag, to our school pledge, as well as showing our moment of silence. When we do this, we want to make sure that we are being respectful. When we stand up tall, put our hand over our hearts, say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. Leading us in the pledge today is Miss Bassett and Miss Chandler. Yeah, I just did.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I will work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. Another responsibility that we have is to help slow down the spread of germs, because we want to help keep ourselves and others safe. And we can help slow down the spread of germs by making sure that we wash our hands frequently throughout the day. We want to wash our hands using soap and water. If we can't get to soap and water, we can always use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. We want to make sure that we're getting all parts of our hands, and we want to make sure that we're washing our hands for at least 20 seconds. So let's model what that looks like right now. Get yourself some hand sanitizer or some soap and water, and here we go. We're going to get the palms of our hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get the back of one hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of the other hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. When we get our fingertips, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our other side of fingertips, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mixed it up. Now we're going to get in between our fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now get your thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your other thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your other wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your hands are nice and clean. Once we've done our pledges, our moment of silence, wash our hands, it's time to get going and show respect for those that have birthdays today, and because it's Friday, also over the weekend. Happy birthday today to Alexis Melton, who's 9 years old. On Saturday, Bruce Martinez will be 9, Gael Perez will be 9, and Malia Pence will be 8. On Sunday, Kendrick Hernandez Cortez will be 5, Levi Slavic will be 5, and my sister has her birthday on Sunday as well. Happy birthday to you guys. We'll make sure we get you your birthday. Another important responsibility that we have in the morning is to make our lunch choice. For lunch today, cheese pizza, Tex-Mex black beans, because everyone loves black beans with pizza, veggie cup, fruit cocktail. Ugh. Great. Ugh, gives me the chills. But I love cheese pizza. If you don't want cheese pizza, you can always get PB&J or the yogurt. Time for dad joke number 2. Why are cats and dogs bad storytellers? Because they only have one tail. All right, it's time for our picture of the week. Here's our picture of the week. We do this to help build our vocabulary and help improve with some creative writing as well. Yesterday, we asked you for adjectives and adverbs, and we had Miss Ham, Miss Kinney, Miss Cooper, Mr. McCoy, Miss Ballard all participated. We had adjectives like from Miss Kinney's class. The shirts are all red. 3 people up close in the picture. She has some adverbs. The woman usually watches her boy while sitting on the bench. So we had some good one there. Miss Cooper's class had some adjectives. The guy has a red shirt with buttons. The lady has a pretty pink sweater. Very good. The cat is furry. Miss Ballard had some adjectives. There it says the grandparents wore black and red clothing as they left the Georgia Bulldog game. They stopped by the park and noticed a young boy and his furry cats. They fed the cats a juicy chicken sandwich they just picked up from Chick-fil-A as they left the crowded stadium. Wow, excellent one. And then Miss Ham, Mr. McCoy, I forgot Mr. McCoy. The boy is petting the kitty carefully and happily. And then Miss Ham finished up hers. The pet cat scattered quickly to hide for the fun game of meow and sing. Little Jimmy is it. He finds Big Timmy first. Together, they carefully look for the cute cats. The quiet boy listens intently for the soft meows of the cats and finds all but one missing cat. Where could Fluffy be? To be continued. All right, today we're looking for prepositions and prepositional phrases. And Miss Kinney's class actually have some prepositional phrases in their sentences that prepositional phrases act as adverbs and adjectives. So they actually did some of those, like where they had behind the couple. Maddie's sentence had the trees are behind the couple. That's a prepositional phrase, acting like an adjective, telling where. So there you go. So prepositional phrases are just words that tell a relationship between two nouns, and they actually come in a phrase. They act like adjectives and adverbs. So come up with your prepositional phrases like Addie did, behind the couple. All right, dad joke number 3 before our morning message. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. Teachers will explain. Our morning message today is on respect, caring, brotherhood, and tolerance. For many decades, the people of Rosetta, Pennsylvania lived longer lives than other Americans. The researchers found that the people of Rosetta may have lived longer, healthier lives because they had very close-knit families and a very strong sense of community, a strong feeling of brotherhood. Our school, Kennedy Elementary School, is a community. And together we can make it a community that shares and cares and encourages each other, just like the community of Rosetta. Today, remember this Chinese wisdom. When the heart is at ease, the body is healthy. And then remember this, a little tender love and care can go a very long way towards making us all a little healthier and happier. So be kind to each other today. Something to think about. I'm Mr. Butcher. Make today your masterpiece or not. Remember, choice yours. That's it. Be kind. No, enough said. Last dad joke before our modeling what we look like in our masks. This one, your teachers may have to explain it to you. So, do you think glass coffins will be a success? The remains to be seen. All right, it is time. Because we're still under our mask mandate, everyone needs to be wearing their mask correctly, so let's make sure we model what it looks like. Make sure you're putting it on over your nose and over your mouth. Make sure you're not touching the front of it, and you guys have a great day. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a our Read Loud is done for 3 reasons. 1, to help us build our vocabulary, help us hear new words and hear them in context so we can know what words mean. 2nd is so that we can model what good readers do. Good readers read fluently, which means they read the words correctly at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. And then the 3rd thing is to model what good listeners do when they're reading. They're listening for the story elements, the character, who or what the story is about, the setting, where and when the story is taking place, the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last. Also, too, the problem or the solution or the theme of the story. So that's what they listen for as they go along. So today's book is To Everything by Bob Barner. To Everything by Bob Barner. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heavens. Great pictures in this one. A time to be born, a time to die. A time to plant, a time to pick. A time to tear apart, a time to sew together. A time to cry, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance. A time to give, a time to receive. A time to hold, a time to let go. A time to be silent, a time to speak. A time for love, a time for anger, a time for war, a time for peace. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heavens. To Everything by Bob Barner.